Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. The RPO, this is Stribling. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Brissett going to open with a pass. Airing one out for Bourne. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
That's Harrison in motion. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Couldn't connect with Trey McBride, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Brissett. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his...
To the goal line and in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. Here's 1st and 10.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Purdy. Got a man. It is Stribling complete. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their
motion. And here's Brissett. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We're set to throw on second down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. That's caught by Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. Brissett going to throw again as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. To the air again is Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll get this off to Love. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with the rookie from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Love. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
30. First down, Arizona.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Brissett. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Now it's Brissett, flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go,
Jeremiah Love into the end zone. The rookie has scored a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Arizona.
Now Ryland for the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Cardinals draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Cardinals 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This is Jones. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 4th down.
Corliss Waitman in punt formation for the 49ers.
Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
31-yard line.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. He'll find Love out of the backfield. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
34 yards.
A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Down the field, he's got Duvernay.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We're going to run it out of the gun here now with Love. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 6 at the 49ers 28-yard line.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now Brissett. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 24-21 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Love. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Throw it, Brissett. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Arizona.
To throw is Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here is Brissett. That one caught by Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
First down.
In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Love. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues, another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Love. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Love. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for
Both
Arizona.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line.
15 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
34-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
45-yard line.
Run up the middle, it's Love, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's fourth down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. That defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
This is one of those decisions, Mike, that depending on how it worked out, you're either going to be scrutinized or praised, and there's really no in-between. Fortunately for them, in this case, it worked out in their favor. Not only are they able to extend the drive, but they pick up a nice chunk of yards in the process as well.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 20, here's second down and 9. Brissett. We drop this one down to Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try to pick it up with Love. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now it's Brissett. He'll get this off to Love. And he's got another one. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. 2nd and long coming up. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Johnson there on the tackle.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This will be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st down, Brissett out to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Brissett gonna throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
You know, Mike, I think we all stand up here and we just marvel at the physical skills, the pick sixes, of course, the impact plays that they make week in and week out. But there's so much more going on when you have a player to this caliber. It's their ability to communicate with their teammates. It's the cerebral approach to the game of getting in and out of different coverage checks. They impact the game on every single snap, with or without making a play on the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Jones. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down, they need 2 yards. Again, it's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
More yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The 49ers will line up for the
out of the gun. It's Purdy. The pressure back. He's in on him. He will go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Well, they at least had to try it, but the return team ready for it and secures possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Arizona field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So it's a win for the visitors. The Cardinals They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.